Hello, today I'm going to show you an activity, an action that is called rock and roll, or as my teacher Paul Rolland called it, rock and roll. He was Hungarian and he had an accent and he liked to call this rock and roll. Basically what he called it though was roll the arm and rock the bow. So let's get started. This is to relieve tension in your bow arm, both in your shoulder and in the arm and hand area. So the first thing we'll do is pick up the instrument, have your left hand in middle position, where we've been talking about shuttling. We call this low, middle, and high. So we're going to start in middle position, have the hand up rather high, so high that you can actually see the palm of your hand, and then we'll take the bow and hook the tip right over the pinky finger. So this is going to be the beginning of how we're going to be picking up the bow in order to check our bow hold and make sure it's nice and relaxed, and then be able to do some large movements and some small movements. So take a hold of the bow at the top of the bow, just over the stick, the way you would hold it down at the frog, but do it here. Slide down very gently, and as you slide down, if you're an early bow hold player, some of you may be playing with the bow hold at the balance point, you can stop there and put your little finger and your first finger onto the bow and just shake. Or if you've already played at the frog, go all the way down to where the thumb bumps into the edge of the frog and just shake rather gently to loosen up any joints or muscles that might have gotten tense doing this much. This is called rock the bow. Now the next one is going to be rolling the arm, so that's going to be a very large movement up and down, all the way to the top and back down. And that movement, called roll the arm, is going to help make sure that the shoulder isn't tense. You might tighten your shoulder all the way up and then loosen it all the way back down, and now try that large movement again without the shoulder rising up any more than it has to just keep the arm steady. So now we have roll the arm and rock the bow. Let's take the bow up off the little finger. Set the bow about at the middle. Oh, I like balance point. Let's do it there. Let's just shake like we were doing before. When you shake, you're actually rocking across two strings, which is how we get rock the bow. There's a tiny little bit of sound, but basically this is a silent exercise. When we're doing this, if you look at my forearm, you can see that when my hand goes down, my elbow actually goes up a little. Now, I don't want you to try to make that happen, because if you think too hard about it, it's not a very natural movement. Just think about, excuse me, patting a dog on the head, or shaking a salt shaker, or shaking up a bottle of salad dressing before you pour it on the salad. That is the actual movement. So doing this, but with the bow in your hand. So rock the bow this way, and then we can rock even bigger across all four strings, and we'll also have kind of a wave action going in the arm to relax the shoulder and the forearm and hand. And now let's review, hook over your little finger, the roll the arm. Let's try that large movement from the tip end of the bow. Roll the arm across all four strings. Might make a little bit of noise, but just think about your arm coming straight out to the front of your body and back down in as relaxed a movement as you can. I hope this helps to relieve some tension that you might be having in your shoulder, your upper arm, your forearm, and your hand.